Welcome to another edition of the show. Kevin Owens has confirmed when his WWE contract is due to expire and reflected on his goals in wrestling. The former world champion, who will team with Randy Orton at Backlash in Lyon, France to take on the Bloodline duo Tama, Tonga and Solo Sikoa, is yet to put pen to paper on an extension on his most recent deal, which he signed in December 2021. Speaking exclusively to metro.co.uk in Lyon hours before the Premium Live event confirmed his contract is currently set to end early in 2025 and he's not taking anything for granted. I really don't take anything for granted. I've 9 months left on my contract and I don't know what can happen from here on out, he admitted. After the tragic deaths of wrestling superstars like Bray Wyatt, Brodie, Lyon, Briscoe, Owens noted how he's just taking everything as it comes. That's just life. If I've learned anything over the last few years, it's that nothing is guaranteed. I've learned that through some very unfortunate events. We've lost so many good people that was never expected, he said. Please, before we continue, do not forget to like and subscribe. That's just one example of how I do not take anything for granted. How I look at things now. There has been speculation around KO's future after he recently named Finn Balor as a dream opponent next year if he has another WrestleMania left in him. However, he's now confirmed he has no plans to leave WWE of his own accord, particularly after spending a decade with the company since arriving in NXT in 2014. He explained, "This has been my home for 10 years and it's beyond the locker room. There's some very special people that work behind the scenes that I've become very close with and I really can't imagine not seeing them as part of my life." When it comes to his fellow wrestlers, Owens' close bond with Sami Zayn is well documented and he's incredibly close to Raw superstar Finn Balor. "It's good to have somebody to bounce around, somebody you trust," he said. "When I got here, I got really close with Finn Balor right away and I could tell this is gonna be a guy I could trust and now he's like a brother to me." He added, "We might not be together all the time, me and Sami are on different brands, so we don't see each other as much. We're always in contact and when it comes along, we have a sounding board." In the past, Owens has been very open about wishing he'd stop to enjoy his time with the Universal Championship, which he won in August 2016 and held until a controversial loss to Goldberg in February 2017. The 22-second loss to Goldberg didn't go down well. But now KO is determined to learn from his 6-month run, his only stint to date as world champion, and savor every moment whenever he can. "For sure, I really try to savor every moment, just like I did last night in the ring. I just try to bring that mindset," he said. "I'm very lucky to be living what I'm living. It's easy to forget it when it's something you do a lot. It kind of becomes the usual everyday thing, and you forget how special it is. When it comes to that career, the so-called prizefighter is often reminded of how fortunate he is and how hard he's worked to get here, and it comes from the simplest moments. It happens every time someone tells me that my work inspires them or helps them through hardships," he smiled. "There's nothing